Jesus said this, a child that was born by the Gentiles had a Gentile body who had interbreeded itself in with the Hebrew. There's no way you could kill the Gentile without killing the Hebrew. There's no way that you could have saved the Hebrew without saving the Gentile, because the child had a mixed spirit in him, a spirit of the Gentile and the spirit of the Hebrew. So that when God told his angel, wait till the day of the harvest. He who received me is of me, and who is scattered, scattered, he is not with me. Who is not, he's with me is for me, and who is against me, he scatters. That's he telling you all this right here and here. You know, this is what I have to read to you. I'm speaking the truth that God himself spoke here. You don't have to take my word. You can just go here and you can read this here. Now, but he said in the 11, well, that's why, 29, verse 29 in chapter 13 in Matthew. But he said, nay, that's why you gather up the tares, you root up also the wheat with them. Let both grow together until the harvest. And the time of the harvest, I will say to the reaper, gather ye together first the tares, and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. The men that serve God and know their God, even though the Gentiles called himself contaminating them by interbreeding with them. God made and created all things, all men. He's going to gather them who receive him, because he had spoke to Abraham from the foundation of the earth and told him all nations, that's including the Gentiles and Hebrews and the Canaanites. And when you go and you look at Revelation chapter 4, where the spaceship was symbolized by the 4 beasts, and it went up on the brink of the earth, and God gave victory. At the end, the Gentiles changed their ways, and received God. And the only way they could receive Jesus Christ is through his blood. And when Jesus went to the cross and he died for one, he died for every last one of us. But because of our chosen, we choose him or reject him upon our own free will. Verse 31, another parable put he forth to them, saying, the kingdom of heaven is like to a grain of mustard seed, which a man took and sowed in his field, which indeed is the least of all seed. But when it is grown, it is the greatest among herbs, and become a tree, so that the birds of the air come and lodge in the branches thereof. Now, let me stop right there. This mustard seed, he chose that small portion of the earth for himself. But the oil, crude oil, become a magnet for all the nations of the earth, because they were the nations who have democratized themselves and grew into an industrialized empire and rule the world through a form of domination by their greatness. They would one day would have to come back to this land, which is the land of Abraham, and take this crude oil, grain of mustard seed, but it's going to be the greatest food, life for the whole entire world. Spoken also in Daniel chapter 4 when he talked about the tree. It's the same thing as this mustard seed. And they were large in here at the time. This is a true book here. And another parable he parable spake he unto them. Verse 3, the kingdom of heaven is like unto leaven, which a woman took and hid in 3 measures of meal till the whole was leavened. This 3 leaven become Elijah, Moses, and Jesus Christ, which would you see, I believe, in St. Matthew chapter 17, where they was both all seen standing beside Jesus. But Elijah would be John the Baptist. Moses would become myself. I live by the Spirit of Moses. These are 3. He's outlining you everything. He could not know this unless he was the Son of God. There's no way. I've taken you all the way through Matthew chapter 13, and there's no way that Jesus could speak these things if he was not the Son of God. I'm living proof. Because when he was born to his mother in Mary, he didn't need the seed of a man to be born. Had he was born by the seed of man, then I would be born too, because I live by the Spirit of the needed substance of a man to be born. But by Jesus going into his mother's womb with my spirit yet attached onto him, and was born into the flesh of a human being, I become the living proof that Jesus Christ was not the Son of a living man. The format upon which we were born, spoken of by God the Father to Abraham in Genesis 15:9-10, when he said, get me a heifer of 3 years old, a she-goat of 3 years old, and a ram of 3 years old, which symbolized Jesus himself and his 2 attachments. But they had to transcend and be transformed into male and counterparts upon the origin of the sacrifice. Exodus 29 showed you the conclusion after the 430 years, 40 years they spent in exile in Egypt. The symbol changed to bullocks, replacing the heifer. A secondary ram replacing the she-goat, and a ram of first origin, which represents Jesus Christ, which represents Isaac. Because Isaac, God showed showed Abraham the ram in the bush, which became the sacrificial lamb which God was going to provide for the sacrifice. Just taking your time to the 3 measures that woman hid. These were the 3 measures. The 2 witnesses of Jesus Christ attached on to him, and Bible prophecy. Thirty-four. All the same Matthew 13 have came out perfect and according to the way I've spoken. These are true facts. This is living proof that Jesus is the Son of God. All these things spake Jesus unto the multitude in parable, and without a parable spake he not unto them, that it might be fulfilled, which was spoken by the prophet, saying, I will open my mouth in parable, I will utter things which have been kept secret from the foundation of the world. He said from the foundation. Then Jesus sent the multitude away, and went into the house, and the disciples came unto him, saying, declare unto us the parable of the tare of the field. He answered and said unto them, he that soweth the good seed is the Son of Man. The field is the world. See what I'm talking about? Is the world. The good seed are the children of the kingdom, but the tares are the children of the wicked one, of the wicked, which is the Gentile. The enemy that sowed them is the